Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the On the Huddle podcast. And today, instant reaction from the Commanders 34-31 overtime loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. We talk about Sam Howell's performance, EB's performance, the defense performance, and was the decision not to go for 2 points before overtime was the right thing for Ron Rivera. So buckle up. It's time to Own the Huddle.
I know it looks like Ceelo is at a hotel, but he disappeared. I don't know exactly where he is. But Breeze, what's good, man?
What's good?
Ah, there you go.
Good. Is he back? Is he still
He
frozen?
trying to slide around the camera. Welcome back to Owning the Huddle podcast. Brother Deuce is here. He's here to defend his O-line. I'm getting sick and tired of you dudes and this fan base talking about my O-line. We gonna handle this today.
I said tell CJ to drop that.
No, y'all not fixing that, bro. Y'all not fixing that.
Nah, it's over. You already put it out there, DT.
I put Troy Apke because he ain't getting on the field. He ain't getting on defense at all.
See, that's the problem. You drinking that South Eagle.
Seriously, he's gonna make the team, and he's gonna be a up back or something.
Up back is crazy. He's not making the team.
What is
Listen, if he makes this team as it's up, you know what? Nope.
All the fans leaving again.
They love trap.
Welcome to On the Huddle podcast. I am Deuce. We got DT. We got Ceelo, who watched his first game at home in 7 years. Then we got the myth, the man, the legend, the timeline heat seeker, Breeze is in the building. Hey man, listen. This fan base, bro, is so broken. So broken. We saw Sam Howell, his first 3 games, do things that we haven't seen here in a long time. Poise, making the throws, putting them in places the receivers can catch and run with it, making decisions, moving out the pocket, mobility, all that good stuff. Poise, young quarterback. Against the Bills, he looked like he was undrafted. He looked like Josh Johnson from 2 years ago. Fan base out on him. That's it. Tank for Caleb. You know what I'm saying? Tank. He come back out this joint, put up the performance of his lifetime against the Super Bowl contending champions, NFC champions from last year, one of the best defenses in the NFL. And he dots them up left and right, moving out the pocket, extending plays, doing all that type of good stuff. Now, they don't say nothing about that. They don't say nothing about the bounce back. They go right to the most negative thing they can actually pull is a rookie cornerback, right? Getting dialed up from one of the 1, 2, 3 best wide receivers in the NFL. All of a sudden, Ron Rivera needs to get fired because he picked Forbes in the first round. After this same guy got a pick. He has 1 pick in 4 games. He had 1 pick in 3 games. Been playing pretty well. Got beat a couple times, but he's always been there. Playing pretty good ball. But here we go. This fan base is broken, bro. It's broken, man. Breeze, what you on the timeline talking about, Breeze?
I mean, my thing is just like you said last week. It was the Kill Sam Howell show. You know what I mean? And then he bounces back, like you just said. He bounced back. Nobody, bless you. Nobody says anything about the performance Sam Howell had. Now it's, oh my goodness, Emmanuel Forbes is a bust, and we shouldn't have picked him, and he's some trash, and he can't do this, and he can't do that. We shouldn't have picked this person. We shouldn't have picked that. We should have drafted this. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, he had a great training camp that most of us saw in person. We all saw it. We've had NFL people talking about it. He had a pretty decent training camp. I mean, pretty decent preseason for the time that he played. We all saw it with our own eyes. He has the NCAA record for pick sixes in a college football career. He has been up and down, but a fairly decent start in his career, albeit not starting. Has one bad game where he gets smoked. Hey, he had a bad game. It is what it is. But now all of a sudden, Emmanuel Forbes is trash. I don't get it, bro, and I hate it. I hate it. I can't stand it. And it's something. It'll be something new Thursday night. Right?
Ceelo, it's like
phone's still going off. Like,
yeah, my phone just is going crazy. Like, Ceelo, man, help me out, man, because I know DT gonna come with the fire. So we got to do this sandwich effect thing, man. We can't just, you know what I'm saying. What's up, Clips? Hey, Miss Janet. South is in the building. Yes, this fan base is crazy, Miss Janet. Chuck, the fan base sassy. He said the fan base sassy. They too good. Like, hey, what's up? Am I allowed in? Yeah, what's up, Commish, man? You in the building?
What up?
Hey, Dot, what's good, man? No, you aren't, Commish. See, look, hey, man, look, man. Hey, man, don't have my chat on fire, man. Wrong pains. Yeah, man, we good, man. Look, we got A-Dot and Telly telling us
voice is a reason. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how did these dudes get a voice of reason? Like, what is happening here, bro? Like, what is happening here? I do not get it.
Wow.
I do not get it, man. Yeah, Dad, we finna take care of business, man, for sure. Most complain are the same ones saying he had no chance to. Right, like you already said we was going to lose this game. Like, yo, like I can't look. I even had us 22-16 losing. You.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah.
Talk. Brother.
Yeah, man. You know, you. It's kind of hard to follow that up. You pretty much you underscored that one. I'll just say, man. Man, this fan base been down for a long time. You know, that's what that is. That's how I read it. Is this fan base is like it's hard to see the silver lining. Everything is like doomsday. You know, literally like you would think. I think Telly said it earlier. You would think we were 0-4, getting ready to go into we're going into an away game in Chicago, and we just about to get rocked. I mean, if you wouldn't believe that we were 2-2. We just played two of the best teams in the league, in the whole league.
The whole league.
The whole
literally Super Bowl contenders.
Like Super Bowl contenders. Just
and you the
one
ones
of them
had us winning 7. You had us winning 7 games.
Yeah, actually, some of the same people that's complaining got us winning 6 or 7 games. And all of a sudden they mad because we lost 31-34 to an eventual or former Super Bowl. Like, it's crazy to even. It don't make any sense. That's why some people you gotta let people just live in their delusion, and we'll talk about the game later. But that's just kind of what it is, man. You know, fans is why fan is short for fanatic. That's exactly why.
Look, BT, man, you gotta keep up with this chat. A lot of folks don't understand football. Like, I try my best not to call people CASUALS. Like, I try my best not to do that. Look, BT, like.
That's my favorite word. That's my favorite word right there.
Bro, like, I try my best not to do that. Like, I try my best not to do that. But, bro, come on, like, this is one of the best wide receivers in the league. One of the best, and he beat him on double moves, setting him up from this play to that play. Like, he did what a vet should do, an elite vet should do. Like, come on, man. Like, go ahead.
I'm just trying to respond to something. But look, man, we do have major PTSD.
Man.
I've been seeing a lot on the timeline. I've been seeing a lot on social media.
Hold
How
on, yeah. Hold
broad
on.
we
A dot and Telly prophets now? Yo, ABC.
man, like we're 2-2, and when we had conversations with the schedule, and we did overall like the first 4 games, next 4, middle of the 4, a lot of us had us 2-2. You know, and we knew there was going to be a daunting task today to play against Philadelphia. But for them to come out the way they did, we should be. I know a lot of people are not with the topic of the show today. They're not with the MV, but that I was impressed with today, man. But then you get to the nitty gritty. Then you point out some of the things that happened within the game, and now it's like the world's falling apart. Now it's like we might lose to the Bears Thursday, which is a wild scenario I just seen on Facebook.
Bro, here's the
So
thing. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead, DC.
I just said, man, like, yo, we gotta relax. Like, we lost, but we lost in a way I kind of expected to, but I was proud in a sense. We didn't look like we didn't belong. We belonged out there. We were just a couple plays away.
This the thing though. On top of what we all just said, right? A lot of the people, first of all, nobody's predicted us to be 4-0 at this point in the season. Let's get that out of the way. But a lot of the people who projected us to lose this game, which is most people, let's be real. After last week, most people had us losing today by double digits. A lot of people thought there was no way in the world that the Commanders would get on this field and even compete with the Eagles, let alone, like, if you would have asked 50% of Twitter last week, oh man, what's the score of the Eagles and Commanders game gonna be? After last Sunday, and it told you, oh yeah, they finna lose by at least 21 points. 20 points. Come on, bro. I hate the moral victory thing. As an athlete, as a coach, I hate it. I hate it. But come on, bro. Like that's a game that was potential. That is, in my opinion, should have won. We'll could have won. Excuse me, and we'll get to that later on. But like, come on, man.
I think it was, what was the spread? Like, was it minus like 10 or something like that? 9.5?
It was 9.5.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody has losing by almost, double digits.
For the record, my score prediction was 27-24 Eagles. So the game was, we did lose by 3, but we put 30. We put 30.
I got to give it up to, I think our partner in crime there, Telly, had it almost a score exactly as predicted, because he felt like the defense was not going to be able to keep up. But Sam was going to have a comeback game. That's exactly what happened.
Look at A-Dot. Success is not linear. That's my man. Yeah.
Oh my
That's my man. Yeah.
Hey,
that's my man. Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to go play the lottery. I don't know what's going on right now.
Daily Tookman is crazy. What is happening here? We were toe to toe, man. We was toe to toe with these dudes, man. Even after he got beat, he was talking like AJ got the penalty, talking all that trash on the sideline. Next thing you know, we started driving. He trying to get the defense pumped up. You know what I'm saying? Because if we score, we win. All that don't even matter. Ain't nobody talking about them double moves. Ain't nobody talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like AJ Brown is one of the best receivers. He's one of the best receivers because he beats everybody. He literally beats everybody.
I just want to stop acting like
best corners in the league.
Go ahead, Ceelo.
So I'll just say this. I think people were, so far the Eagles' pass game was kind of struggling a little bit. And so I think people expected that to continue. you know. And if you, I don't know, I don't know if y'all listened to the broadcast, but what's his name? What was his name? The color guy. He was like John Allen told him it's the best secondary he's played in his whole career, and see, they were kind of pumping him up. You know, they were kind of pumping up the secondary,
Yeah.
and then you know things kind of fell apart a little bit. So I feel like I think
know
people.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I think that kind of got some people like, you know, falsely
bro.
some false hope there.
That
So,
Yeah,
always
man,
happens.
they understood
Like,
his tendencies. They understand his tendencies as a young corner. You know, they did a few hitches. They did a couple hitch and goes. You know what I'm saying?
So
So,
do y'all think he
but
should have? Y'all think JDR should have changed that up, or just let him play through it?
it was real funny because you notice he usually don't move people like that. But he
But
was literally
today,
he was
but
following AJ wherever he went.
exactly, he followed AJ.
yeah.
And Fuller was on Devonta.
Yeah, he followed.
Which
They
was
followed.
interesting.
They met. Yeah, exactly.
That was interesting because I would have think he would have put St. Juice. But St. Jude, like I wouldn't, even though Forbes don't play nickel, I wouldn't mind him covering the dude was it the number, yeah, that dude.
I didn't mind. I wouldn't have minded them just kind of like letting them play their
letting them
sides.
play out.
Just
Yeah.
Let them play their sides. I don't think I wouldn't have afraid of AJ on all three of our guys.
But see, the thing with Forbes, man, is that he's afraid of he's either afraid of his speed or he's afraid of his physicality. Because there's no way you believe AJ is going to get behind you unless it's like a double move or something. Because he's playing like 10 yards off the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have thought that he would play him tighter, not like bump and run or nothing like that, because AJ is too physical, but play him a little closer. It just seemed like he was playing him like crazy far back. And that's why that those double moves hurt so much, because he was playing so far back.
Yeah, I think it was. I said on Twitter that although I'm still confident in Emmanuel Forbes' coverage ability, especially coming into the game, just me, I would have played if I was going to let him trail somebody. I'd have put him on Devontae just from a size standpoint. AJ Brown, even at Forbes is biggest, AJ Brown still outweighs him by almost 50 pounds. So on a run play, that's almost an automatic mismatch in my eyes. You got somebody that's bigger, taller, stronger. You know what I'm saying? So I think part of that maybe what played into some of the off coverage that he was playing a lot. Because if you in somebody's face blocking off go, I got my hands on you. I can take you wherever I want to go. You know what I mean? So kind of maybe giving Forbes a little bit of a more of a fighting chance in the run game. Possibly, I don't know. I'm not an NFL coach. I'm not in locker. I don't know. You know what I mean? But just if it's me, I would just from that standpoint, I would have put Forbes on Devontae because I feel like that's a much better matchup, maybe even more favorable matchup for Forbes in the run game.
Yeah, I agree. I was thinking throughout the game when seeing they're going with the double moves and stuff that, and we look at last year, even though the secondary is extremely different for last year. St. Juice was on AJ Brown last year, and that was a much better matchup in terms of physicality and how St. Juice is able to use the sideline as well. But you drafted Ford for a reason, and like this was his rookie game, man. I mean, shoot, things like this happens. Like, let's not act like the Eagles don't literally have the best wide receiver duo in the league. Consider one of the best wide receiver duos,
and one of the
and they're
best
making
wide
plays.
receivers in the league.
Yeah,
Like every
By him,
cornerback
like
has
by
a bad game.
himself, he's one of the best wide receivers in the league. And one Eagle fan in the chat, I ain't putting yours across the screen. How about that? I ain't putting yours across the screen. Keep talking about what about Slay? Slay out that joint getting work.
I was just gonna say
Hey,
like
Pringle almost got him.
Pringle almost got him. Slay out there getting work. Let's talk about Slay. Yeah, let me see y'all talk about Slay, how he got work today. How about that? Leave Forbes alone. Let's talk about the vet, the all-pro that's out there getting cooked by a fifth-string wide receiver. How about that? My nerves, man. We witnessed our quarterback arrive today, and that's been dismissed completely.
nasty.
He could literally have a franchise quarterback, and we want to talk about next year and how Forbes got beat by one of the best wide receivers in the league. That's the conversation we want to have right now.
Do y'all feel, how do y'all feel about the safety help today, or was it a lot of one-on-one stuff?
You can't do nothing with a double move to the outside like that. It's really like
Yeah, I mean that one he dropped in the bucket. I know it looked like I think it was Cam on that one, kind of late getting
Yeah,
on top. But
that was Cam.
like Deuce said, with that one, it's
like you got to be Derwin James type. Like
yeah.
everybody
and that was a great ball. That was a great ball.
That was a dime.
Yeah,
that was a
put
dime.
that joint in the bucket. Stepped up in the pocket, put that joint in the bucket.
Yeah.
Like you ain't Derwin James, and you ain't got no chance of making that. No chance at all, man. Like, and this like we talked about last week about the defense not being disruptive. Like we have plays here and there, but it's not disruptive. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too many times. Like JDI got to do something, man. Like he has to. You cannot expect they are not winning one-on-one consistently, JDI. I don't care if they first round picks, bro. Like, man, Ceelo, like we was talking about earlier about, like you was kind of upset that Forbes is not playing more, right? And I'm like, look, you can't be out there in 12 personnel, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, let us not just play them just because of money or draft position and all that. Like these they first round picks, and they not out there joint dominating like they first round picks. Then you want to send these lazy blitzes. It's like they don't even know how to blitz. Like they don't even practice them. Like what you think about that, Ceelo? Like let's talk about the few times that they did blitz. It's like they just blitz. It's like JD was like, "Hey, go ahead and go. Go ahead and go."
I don't think I've ever seen a delayed blitz work. Have you ever seen a delayed blitz like that?
It works
like
on us, bro.
I've seen it work.
Man, it's like the dude coming out of like 30 yards down the field. I'm like, yo, what's the like? I never understood that. My bad. Go ahead, DT.
I was saying, I guess so. They don't practice blitzing, man. When the D line is beating our old line in practice, why would you practice blitzing?
You know what? That's exactly what the problem is. They out there looking like all pros in practice. That's exactly what it is.
They win on some days,
That's
man.
exactly out there. They out there joint cooking Wiley and them. They out there cooking them.
They come back like, man, this work a lot better in practice.
So you know what?
I know this work. Wait a minute. Hold on. Right. Hey, Raf, he got to be holding me, man. I know this been working for 4 weeks, Raf. You tripping. I know this work.
3 straight days at practice.
I know this work.
Man, Chase Young got that first sack. I was like, oh, yeah. Mulata. What's his name? Mulata, whatever his name is. I was like, yeah, this is going to be a long day for him. Man.
I thought the D line was going to come up, man. It didn't.
Man.
Shoot.
That one they missed where I think it was James Smith-Williams had him in the backfield. He broke it for like a 25-yard run. I'm like, bro, how?
That was third down too, man. Like
I know,
he had him in his grasp.
I had all 3 of my kids sitting right here with me. The words that came to mind when that happened, I couldn't say them, but it was tough. Like,
I was blown on that joint. Hey, look, after this, we're gonna keep talking about some more Commanders, but let's take this short break.
Yo. What's the word, my good people? It's your boy Commander Slim, host of the Red Zone Lounge, Mondays through Wednesdays, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, where we talk all things Commanders. We like to take the big picture approach.
Man, Clip says after today we will officially be last in the league and best run ratio. What you mean, Clips? I think we ran a lot today.
It was
I don't know
better.
what the number
It
is.
was definitely better. It was definitely better.
I think we
For
need
sure.
to. I think we need to run more on 2nd and 10. I think we got a sack in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10, we threw the ball. Matter of fact, when Wiley got beat, and then he got the forced stop. Yeah, but I think we're gonna run more. I really think B-Rob could be a dog in this league, man.
Yeah.
I do, man. How else do we want our guys to learn? Foles will bounce. Yeah, man. I'm sure he'll bounce back, man. Just like Sam. I ain't putting your stuff up there.
They
Let
really
them play through their mishaps. Pressure builds character or breaks chumps. Yep. AJ Brown, 2-time Pro Bowl, and the Eagles did the right thing, putting him on a rookie. It wasn't that Foles allowed AJ. The Eagles cut AJ on the full side. And Ben, we'll calculate. They switched up. Like Forbes followed AJ Brown. When you go back and because I know you watch the games a lot, he followed him. Like Fuller's usually on that top right side, but he was following AJ Brown. He was following AJ, especially in the second half.
I
So
definitely
maybe they
noticed
saw something. I don't know. But
so Forbes the S talker, huh?
oh yeah,
then that's the way it looked. I mean,
yeah, we noticed that
Okay.
at camp.
Okay.
It's how we vision. We are all just living in.
How we did.
Slay got work, but y'all still got that nice fat ass. It's all good, man. Slay got worked. That's right. All pro, like always. Terry's son.
So how y'all feel about the defense overall?
oh,
I mean, we can get off of Forbes, but just in general, like players, coaches, like everything. Like what's y'all feeling after
coaches is a whole nother conversation.
Can I go?
Go ahead.
This team has been built defensively. And you can go all the way back to probably when we started drafting Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Montez Sweat. Then Ron Rivera comes in. He installs his new defense with Jack Del Rio. So this team was supposed to be a defensive-minded team, right? You invest all this talent in here. And I understand this is an offensive league, right? I get that. But something needs to be said when all the talent is on one side and they don't play up to par what they have. So it has to be a mix of players and coaching. And we have seen so far 2 years of a good defense, and then we see 1 year of a bad defense. But then gradually down the season, they gotten better. I think we're heading almost in the same direction. And the questions I have is, why do we have to keep starting out like that? Why can't we have a way faster start? We went down and scored first, and I expect to at least get a 3 and out. That doesn't happen. I'm trying to figure out why we're not disruptive on the defensive line. You see Dallas, they only have really 2 guys that are first rounders, but everybody else disrupts the offensive line. Everybody else wrecking havoc. This defensive line should be wrecking havoc. Our linebackers, they're mid. I mean, James is basically the best linebacker, but he can make plays in and there. And we invested in our secondary, and we still getting beat. So I don't know, man. Like, I know it's still in the season; they have a chance to improve, but at this point, something got to give when we get down to season. And I'm looking at Del Rio. I'm looking at Ron too, because you ain't got to worry about offense no more, other than probably your fourth down calls and your going for 2. We'll get later in that in the show. But you should be over here helping this defense. You should be getting on these boys. You should be making sure everything's straight. And we still got defensive linemen not following their assignments on the first touchdown drive, a wide open gap. DeAndre Swift running a whole car through there. You got my defensive ends who are struggling to get pressure. You got them in coverage. When it's 3rd and 17 and you're trying to get a stop in overtime, you're giving them enough cushion just so they can make a field goal. Where is the aggression in this defense, yo? Where is the dogs? Where is the dogs on the defense?
Why sweating
I'm done.
coverage?
I'm done.
Like, we keep telling you we not getting home with 4. So why bring 2 and drop 2? You're still coming with 4. Like, how do we not understand the math on that? Yeah, like, we're not getting there with 4. How do we not? Yeah, like, JDI has to do something, man. Ron, hey, look. I don't know, yeah. Oh no, yeah.
I mean,
that man
DT had to get up. He had to leave, man. I made DT quit, man. Nah, man. I mean, I agree though. I feel like a lot of the defensive
Death Row Commanders.
I feel like a lot of the defensive issues fall back on coaching. Like
night.
I believe the front 4 can play. You know, the second level is largely mid to me, but Jamin is the best of a bad situation. We'll put it like that. And the secondary, Cam Curl and Derek Forrest start because they're good. They were late round picks, but they've proven to be good football players. Emmanuel Forbes is a 1st round pick. Benjamin St. Juste is a third round pick that we've seen cover top talent in the league. Kendall Forbes grades out as one of the best corners in football right now. Like, the players are there. In my mind, the issues fall back on coaching and usage. You know, and that's why I say when people love to make this, just to go back to Forbes real quick, when people make this comparison between Forbes and Gonzalez, like, Christian Gonzalez is playing in a completely different defense, being used in a completely different way. That's not a fair comparison. But, like, to me, it falls down coaching. I think the players are there, but the coaching, for whatever reason, whether it's adjustments or what have you, listen, it's falling back on the coaches to me.
So I go back to what DT said, right? Like, and it's hard to be overly critical when your defense has been top 5 for 2 of the last 3 years. So it's like, do I kill him, or do I let him, play through it? But on a game by game basis and a series by series basis, where you just need a stop, or you just need these guys to play within the, do what's in front of them, right? Whether it's a tackle, whether it's, the sack, quarterback is in your grasp, things like that. It's not happening. So to DT's earlier point, I think it's a combination of player and coaching. When you're rushing I noticed on the broadcast they talked about it. They were rushing Jalen, but not really rushing Jalen. They were like containing him so they wouldn't like kill him on the ground. I think that's literally that's the most softest defense you can play. Like that, and that's also meaning that you don't have no trust in your linebackers. You're like, if he does break it, I don't trust either Cody or Jamin. Jamin, isn't he like a 4-4 guy or something like that? Like, and you don't trust your linebackers to just go and at least somehow disrupt Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Because Jalen is really good at like not getting like hit. He'll go down. He's not trying to like blow by you, or over you. I mean, but it just like the way they approached the game didn't feel very aggressive. If that makes sense, it felt like they were kind of playing not to lose. And that's kind of that's what I noticed in Chase dropping back. That's what I noticed. And things that like they were like he was like halfway rushing them, but not really, right? Because he didn't want to over pursue. It was weird, I'm like, bro, I want Chase to go off. I don't want no shackles on him. Like, let this dude just play ball, and he's not really being able to do that right now.
It's a few things that should never do you on mute. It's a few things that should never happen on defense, and dropping your best defensive end in the coverage is probably your best pass rusher, arguably in the coverage is probably one of them. Like, or I don't know. I don't really have a way of knowing this for sure unless the coach or player says it. But like that, the play that you're referring to, where they rushed and basically stopped maybe a yard and a half upfield and just sat
Right.
there to not even really contain, just kind of just stand there and see what he's going to do. It wasn't even like we're really containing the edge. It was just like, I don't know if that was like something that he took upon himself to do because he didn't want to run past them, or if they were being coached to do that. Because if they were being coached to do that, that's a very big problem for me. I would much rather be, I'm gonna rush this forward, collapse this pocket, and hope Jamin or Cody can come in and clean whatever the case may be. But I'm trying to close. We got people that can move the pocket, close this pocket down, and make him do what he got to do. I'm not going to. And the fact of the matter is that a mobile quarterback is probably going to beat them in the tackles to the edge anyway. So even if he decides to leave, okay, now we got to go for flat footed and bounce. We still got to chase him and still got to catch him. Nah, we gonna just close it down. If he make a play, but let's close it down now.
And then that relates exactly to the Forbes issue, right? So now all of a sudden, we already can't get to the quarterback. Now you're halfway rushing him. Now he's gonna have what, 4, 5, 6 seconds, which he kind of did sometimes, and now you leave your whole secondary exposed. And do you really want to see that secondary against that wide receiver group? We still have it's just that's offense versus defense. Like that's not naturally they're gonna win. So
you got a bunch of time in a clean pocket, like that's
right.
That's,
So
like,
you putting all that pressure on your secondary again, and Forbes is going to be Forbes. He's still learning. So I kind of blame coaching a little bit for what happened to Forbes, not just Forbes, if that makes sense.
I mean, or they could have been saying, "Hey, look, watch the double move, watch the double move."
Sure,
but you know what I'm saying? Like as a player, a young player, he's probably watching the double move and literally still got caught with the double move because it was so subtle. And we also got to forget when it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like in that type of situation, you thinking they want to go short to get in field position, you know what I'm saying, to hold the clock and kick a field goal. They do a double move, he goes up top. This is what Super Bowl contending teams do. They do these things. So like I'm not really like people already just like saying the dude is a oh my goodness. Like it's like all right, so the Patriots got beat by like 40. Like what did Gonzalez do today? Anybody know?
Was it that bad?
Like did that go away from Gonzalez today? Is that what happened? He scored his points away from him. You know what I'm saying? Like
38-3.
Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy that people are so ready to jump and ready to dog players, man.
Who's that? The problem with the naked eyes, a lot of people don't know what
I think that's Saint.
A lot of people don't know what they're looking at. So when you talk about what people see with the naked eye, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't know what you're looking at, it's easy to say you don't see something.
Right.
Like, but
yeah, like, you don't have no eye.
Like
he just
as
keep
a
putting
receiver,
JDI. He keep putting JDI.
As a receiver, I can tell you, and a receiver coach, I can tell you, even if a coach is telling you watch the double move, watch it. If I run this route a specific way to make you think it's really gonna be a slant or really gonna be a hit this time, you have to respect it, even if you're watching it. Because if you don't, we just gonna run hits to the slants up and down the field all day. You know what I'm saying? You can watch it, but you still gotta respect. You know what I mean? Respect the initial part of the route though. And they took advantage of it. It is what it is. It happens. People get beat. Like
Corey crazy, man.
And you know what you can't do is run a double move when your quarterback is running for his life in 2 seconds. So again, collapse the pocket. I bet them double moves won't hit if your quarterback can't see it.
Yeah, I knew Gonzalez got hurt, but maybe he stayed out the whole thing. That's probably what it was. Either way, he ain't changing the outcome of that one.
Oh, so they gave up 38 points because Gonzalez didn't finish the game.
That's the story. That's the story.
That's probably gonna be the narrative. Sure. That's one of the things I'm worried about in the Bears game. They struggling. Seeing the team get it right, they feels making them come contain. Yeah, man, they got to contain. I think they get a pretty good job with it. They also did some spying with St. Juice. Did y'all notice that? Maybe that's why St. Juice wasn't following AJ Brown as much. Maybe we'll see more with the all-22, but he was spying a few times.
I noticed that one time. You're right. At one time he broke off and Hurts got like a 2-yard game on the scramble. He did a good job when he had to spy Jalen.
Actually, for the most part, we did pretty good with Hurts,
I
except
agree.
for that big one, that big run. But outside of that, we was tracking them down with 2 yards. You know, they did a pretty good job.
The defense, man, it's weird, man. Like it's just something not right. I don't know, man. 34 points. Dang.
34.
I mean, this defense been putting up buckets. Like we've been saying, man, we can score 3 more than 18. Man, we putting 30 on the board. But nah, let's talk about Foles getting beat.
Right.
Oh man.
I ain't worried about
offense.
Offense. There we go. About time. Let's talk about some offense, man. I think Gibby ran hard today.
Still had a fumble. Still had a fumble.
He had a touchdown. He ain't dribbling the ball.
That was 6. That was 6 if he ain't dropped that.
Oh, that's
awesome. That was 6.
Really? Wow.
That was 6. Yeah, if you go back and watch it, he had a good start. That was 6. That kind of looked like, remember that tight end play we was talking with the 2 tight ends on the left side? That's what it was kind of like that. They did that toss. That was 6, man, if he would have got that. Should have ran that joint with Samuel. I think B-Rob ran hard, of course. He gives me a little bit of that Cooley fighting for extra yards type thing, a little too much. Might got to dial back on that. We got that fumble in the end zone. Cooley used to do that a lot, trying to fight for them extra yards and end up dropping the ball. Yeah, I mean, so what are some things y'all want to bring out, man? The whole O-line. So first it was the tackles, interior playing, the tackles trash. Then it was the tackles trash, the interior trash, except for Cosme. Now what is it? Cosme got to work.
Yeah. Regular Cox was giving Cosme, hey man.
Hey. He was giving him
Reggie White doing something.
He was giving him the business, yeah.
God, somebody gonna cut that up, man. Oh, that's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be nasty on tomorrow. Ugh.
One of them, he really just knocked him out the way, bro. Like, and I know he said move when he did it too.
Yeah, that's one of them. Watch out. Watch out,
He probably ain't saying clean like that. It's probably a few more words to it.
Right. You're right. Get your. I mean, he jab stepping this one time. I was like, good Lord.
Like one time, I think he hit him in his shoulder and turned his whole body around, bro. Like it was
twice
bad.
from what we saw. Like that happened twice.
Oh man, that was so bad. God,
that's Chicago's game to work. But for the most part, man, I think they did a pretty good job. Especially running to the left, like that wide zone play we run. We got to stop that. That does not work.
Yeah, they blow up.
That does not work.
You got to stop that at least against this kind of team. Like they were not they were ready. I mean, that was a negative play every time, or no gain. It was just...
I think it's been like the whole season. Like every time we run that play, that joint is not working. Like
it don't matter who they running with.
No,
the back is getting hit. Like as soon as he gets towards the end of the tackle box.
Right. It's nothing happening right there.
Go that way.
But look, Gainwell run that joint. He get like 12.
Right.
They run the same play.
Right.
He get like 12.
Right.
Oh,
right. Yeah.
Man.
Run. I'm sorry to say, run behind Lindo. Run behind Lindo and Sadiq.
All right, DT. What you think about the first few drives, DT? The run pass ratio.
I like the balance overall in this game. I did see EB added a little bit more to the run game, and everything that I said this week, when you stick up for me when I was in the classrooms and stuff, you said it 48 times this week. Move the launch point, and guess what? EB did? He moved the launch point this week, yo. I've seen some bootlegs. I've seen tons of stuff. Just moving the pocket for Sam, yo, because Sam has that sneaky athleticism. I I like
That's
what I saw.
That's a white quarterback who can run, by the way.
He's Korean, man.
My bad.
Different exception, but overall, man, I like what I seen. The drive wise and stuff, the balance. Really, what is really the nitpick? Because really, the O line, is through the first couple of weeks been mixed. Like some weeks is the tackles, next is the interior. I think everybody kind of got that work a little bit today, but overall, against their own. I seen some great blocks. Sadiq Charles on the B-Rob touchdown. He got up to the second level. I love that.
Yeah.
Leno did pretty good till that one play in the fourth quarter. Wiley was doing good until that one play in the fourth quarter. So I think them guys they've been decent. They just have their fair share of moments where they get outpowered a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ceelo?
Yeah, I agree. I think this was probably EB's best game so far, like in totality. The first 15 was great, and the whole freaking script was great. There was a lull in the third quarter, but no football game is perfect. Rarely are football games perfect from beginning to end on offense or defense or special teams. So guys have their up and downs. You have the momentum shifts. So I'm not really mad at the third quarter so much. I think that's just Eagles get paid too. So I felt like it was a pretty good offensive output in total. I love the balance. I didn't mind them throwing a lot too much. My thing about EB when he does choose to this isn't just the EB thing. This is like modern day football. Everything's out of the shotgun. Like, why are we in a shotgun when it's 3rd and 1? Or it's just weird to me. And then you want to hand it off to the running back 4 yards behind line of scrimmage. It just feels like, why don't we just get under center and hand the ball off like old school or whatever, or at least the shortest distance between 2 points. I think we all know is straight line. So why does it have to be so complicated? But other than that, I like the mix up that the EB did, man. I felt like, and it's funny to say this, but I didn't think it was drastically a different different play call. It just was executed, like it was just a better execution. Yeah, he threw to the guy. He threw to the 3 steps, boom, 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 balls out. Right. It was none of that like patting the ball, waiting around. He was very quick on his decision making, and that's what I thought. It was more about execution than it necessarily was about play calling. But the flow felt better too, right? Like in the down and distance and stuff like that, it felt like better. So EB called a good game. Execution was much better. And I just think that's what you saw. And Sam was out there throwing dots, bro. He was out there throwing dots. Like it was crazy. And then the scrambling. Knowing when to get upfield and get down. They talked about that in the broadcast too. Like the way he moves up in the pocket, he doesn't keep falling back like young quarterbacks tend to do. So I liked all that stuff from Sam. It was great.
I think EB ran the ball more, or I think he ran the ball early more, and I think he stuck with the run. I don't think we did anything when it was like 3 passes consecutively this game. Not that I can remember, because I would have been upset, but I don't think he did that.
The Logan Thomas.
It was a close game all the way through. My fault, my bad. Go ahead.
That's it. It was just, I think the only time they did 3 passes was the Logan Thomas. It was 3 passes. And then the third pass, it was incomplete. And then they did the Logan Thomas 4th and 1, he, was motioning, and he did the QB sneak. That was the only time it was 3 consecutive passes, and it really didn't work too well. But other than that,
yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, I think we got to do that a little. And I also want to see more pre-snap motions. I'm trying to think. I know we ran one wide receiver screen, but I'm trying to think. Did we run any more? No, we run a wide receiver screen to Terry.
I think Jahan might have got one too. Or Curtis one. I be mixing them up sometimes.
Curtis definitely got one. We can't do QB sneaks. Is that just not something we do very well? Like, help me
Logan
understand.
Thomas, that second Joe Logan Thomas looked terrible. I'm glad they.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what was that? Like, what type of
I don't know
what
why they
was
were running the
that?
play twice though, but I think it's just
Trying
because
to,
Sam is smaller. But
and he don't take snaps under center either.
oh yeah, well that too.
Maybe that's the thing.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
that's not good, bro.
No, it's not.
We gotta get 1 yard. Yo, give it to B Rob. I mean, I don't understand. Like
You got Armor, give it to him. He's a fullback. But
somebody,
We
like
talk about Arma on this show.
I don't know.
Man,
Hakeem the Dream.
Troy Apke. We not whatever.
He said Alex Smith was right once again. What did he say? Hakeem the Dream. What did Alex Smith say?
While we wait
I
for
don't
that. I think the offense today was much more. I think EB was able to kind of open it up a little bit because the game.
They ain't do no 5 pass plays in a row. What is this?
They actually did.
They did? Which one?
It was actually 8 in a row.
They did 8 pass plays in a row?
Yeah.
Is it on the last drive?
It was the Logan Thomas drive. It was 8 pass plays in a row. Then they start running.
Was that the tied up? No, that wasn't the tied up.
Yeah, it was tied it up 24-24. It was 8 pass plays in a row.
Well, it was at the end of the game. It was at the end of the game, though, right?
Yeah, it was at the tail end of the game. Everybody with group chat was going off. Was like, all right, run the ball. Another pass play. All right, run the ball, EV. Oh, he's running a pass play again. Okay, he gonna run the ball.
I don't know if you
like, bro, let EB call the plays, bro. The pass plays. They won't stop in it. They won't stop in the quick game, yo. The quick game is the extension of the run game.
Yeah. That's why I didn't have a problem with it, DT. Like, go ahead and keep passing. But they were like 2-yard passes, and it was.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that. Like that is, I never I always say quick game. We know it's an extension of the running game, but my issue is 5 to 7 step drop consecutively. We thank you, Sorry, people in the chat losing.
They were losing it, bro. I was like,
what's new?
Like this is the thing with me with EB. I don't think the game plan changed too much. I think he ran the ball a little more. He moved Sam 3 more times. He didn't do it a lot. And another thing, we didn't play scared. Like EB wasn't going out that joint holding the ball and keep running and trying to hold time of possession for no 40 minutes. Like EB wasn't doing that. Like he ain't doing that, bro. So that's why can't nobody come on this joint and be like, we held the ball. Nah, we ain't do that. EB played. He called a complete game, man. Like he wasn't doing that,
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't doing that, man.
Agreed.
He wasn't doing that.
Yeah, I think it was clear they went back and looked at the film from last week and saw what they need to work on, what they needed to fix, and made a concerted effort to apply it. Like as far as Sam getting the ball out of his hands, EB with some of his play calling and situational awareness and stuff like that. I mean, that looks fairly obvious to me.
See, Adam said Ron Rivera ain't a good coach, and he said Eric Bieniemy would be good at OC. I mean, shoot, Alex Smith ain't the only one that said that. Oh, Raga people say that. Look at her. Look, okay, 1 second. I asked y'all to do one thing, E. One thing is to play good so we don't have to see Heineke when we come there. Y'all can't even do that right.
Bruh.
Come on, E. Like, come on. Like, I do not want Heineke. No, not yet. But the way Ridder was out there joint throwing pick sixes.
I told E.
Come on, E, man. I asked y'all to do one thing, E.
He's like, nah, in Dez we trust. Yeah, all right.
Man.
E, I asked y'all to do one thing, E. One thing. That's all
that lasted 4 games. That lasted 4 games.
Whatever y'all do after we play y'all, whatever. I don't care no more. But please.
Boy, you know they're gonna put Heineke out that thing, man.
Or at least tonight, like halftime. They're gonna have them get ready.
Yeah.
E, who y'all play next Sunday? Because I need Ridder to have a good game. I need him to have a good game. Last guy gave me chills.
Hey, that
Yeah, they
last
was
drive was
they
something
was
serious,
balling,
bro.
man.
That
How
last,
man?
yeah.
How was man that back shoulder throw? A couple of them, but that drained through the Jahan in the end zone.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Hey,
That
it's
play
like
was
The
That's a
Texans,
big
woo,
boy,
they
bro.
Texans
when they
almost
called
broke down.
when they called that late hit though, I was like, good Lord, thank you, Chief.
Oh yeah, he needs that jump.
We needed that.
I mean, actually, if you think about it, that Johnny Diami was a pass interference too.
Yeah, that was a lot of
Boom,
contact.
There was a lot of
come on, man.
contact. There was a lot of contact on that joint. Yeah, we gonna
crazy.
talk about it. Okay, y'all play. Oh dang, they play the Texans. Man,
That's what I said.
man, we might see Heineke. Yeah,
Hey, Texas playing well too.
that's what I'm saying. We might see Heineke if Ritter don't get out that joint of ball, man. Like I'm telling you, like I keep trying to tell these Falcons, like if Ritter's not the guy,
Tell
please
him.
leave him in. Because
Tell him.
Heineke is gonna win you 5
Might as well
games.
tank.
Like he's
Might as
gonna
well tank.
win you. He's
You-
going to win you 4 or 5 games, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to win or do you want a better draft position? Like, do you want to win 7
No, no, no,
games?
no. It's do you want to win or you want to win?
Right,
Do you want
right.
to?
But they're gonna get delusional because we're talking about the NFC South now. But they're gonna be like, oh, we can win. We
But
can
see,
win
they
the
got
division.
weapons too, though, bro. They got weapons, bro. They just can't throw the ball. But let me shut up for you. They throw for 300 on us.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Pitts
Hey,
all of a
they
sudden is
almost
gonna
beat
look
us
like
last
this.
year.
I know. With no passing game.
Yep. Like a freaking Mariota. No, Mariota ain't he with the Eagles now?
Yeah, he over there.
Yeah, that Terry Jones, it was kind of hard, man. Like I know they got that that little screenshot, but I think like his foot is still in the air. Like his foot is still in the air on that
Every
little
angle I saw on
screenshot.
TV, when his toe hit, his
It was out
heel
of
landed
bounds.
on his arm, and when his toe hit like if
Yeah.
let's say Terry wears size 12. If he wore 10 and a half, he'd have been inbound.
That's like the
You know what I'm saying?
KD jump. That's like the
Yeah.
KD jump.
Ah.
It's like the KD jump.
If Terry foot
But
was
like
size
that's
and a
the
half
thing though.
smaller, I
It's
think he
like,
inbound.
but see, what I wasn't sure about is if his arm is considered like on the ground.
Nah,
But
same
it's
thing as
obviously it's not.
if a ball carrier falls on top of a defensive player, he's not down. He can get up and keep running because knees don't touch. Same concept.
Right.
Like he,
Yeah. I mean, if y'all look at that, if you look at that screenshot, you'll think he was in. But when they were showing them angles, them different angles, he wasn't in, man.
the angles they saw, the angles they showed on the broadcast, his foot was out of bounds.
This is why
That screenshot from above, yeah.
All right,
I wish that I
continue in
wish
a couple
the
days.
I wish the ref would have called it a completed
Breeze.
pass.
Can we put it back up there, Breeze? There you
I
go.
can't. There you go. I couldn't see it. I can't see from back here, bro. I got my CT acting up, bro. I can't see from here. And then I've been doing this the whole show. I don't know why you just did that too. Like, I ain't been doing this the whole show. Go ahead.
Nah, that's it, man. You know, so I'm kind of as much as of a techie that I am. This is why I don't like replay sometimes, man. I just feel like I know it sounds crazy, man. I just sometimes feel like the refs just call it whatever the ref called because a play like that, and as good as these dudes are, man, it's like you can probably call something every single play, right? Every single activity, and that's like blades of grass, bro. We all saw something different.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Right.
and then the way the rules are, whatever the ref calls, you have to disprove it like without undisputable evidence. So you're at it's just tough. Like that's why sometimes that's why I don't even want to talk about that play. It's just it's completely useless. I'd rather talk. It's like we have other opportunities in that game to do something, and that play was just unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, though, I don't want to hear one thing I'll say about the offense. I've been hearing all this talk about Jahan and Jahan's breakout year. He could be a number one. Stop that stuff now. Terry is a dog, and it is not even close on this team.
Ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Ain't
somebody.
I said what I said.
Look, somebody in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying?
They've been talking about Jahan. He's the real. He's going to be number one. Terry's going to lead. No, it is not happening, bro. Not yet. And I don't think it's close. I don't even think it's that close.
I think Jahan is way better than a lot of people now give him credit for. But just based on what I see with my receiver brain, but yeah, yes, Terry is as it pertains to the Commanders, Terry is him.
Like, he has the potential. He's like route runner. He's sick with it, no doubt. But you got to show it. And Terry just shows up. He just shows up, bro. Like, he is a dog. Like, it's crazy.
Like that another third down drink that Jahan dropped. You got to catch those. You want to be the best. You got to catch it. You got to catch it.
Terry don't drop that.
I mean, even that
it went through both hands.
Yeah. Yeah, it just went right through his hands.
Just went right through
that pass downfield where it looked like he ain't run the route all the way through. If he runs the route all the way through, that might drop in his hands in the end zone.
So do you have an ankle? They talk about the ankle. Was it like did they talk about that at all after the game? He was out for a little while with the ankle.
Yeah, he had an ankle. But
today,
Jahan, yeah, that's why I think in that one you're talking about, that might have been part of that. He kind of pulled up a little bit. I felt like he wasn't going 100%.
I mean,
to that point, though. To that point, Terry's doing this still on a bad toe.
On a bad turf toe?
Didn't Jahan drop a pass in the Cowboys game too?
Yeah, but they both did, to be honest with you. They both did.
They both did.
They ain't had a real quarterback throw the ball on that in a while.
Yeah, they ain't know. Yeah.
Terry said, "Hold up."
Hey. But he threw it to me on time and stride. What? No, that wasn't right.
Yeah, Terry said, "Was I supposed to stop?" But nah, though. Jahan gonna have his game, man. Like Jahan's gonna have his game.
I think he will.
Terry,
it might be Thursday.
Absolutely will, no doubt about it. But
until then,
they like Diami a lot, don't they?
For one thing, like they might like him, but he's giving them reason to. Young and getting open, he catching that rock. I'm talking about on third downs. I'm talking about like on third downs. Like he's finding space in that open field.
He was wide open,
wide open.
Yo, that pass to was it Terry in the first half? I think it was like Sam was he wasn't moving. I forgot, but I think B-Rob was like did like a little flare type route, and the safety it's like Sam was looking to like Robinson, B-Rob, but he threw it like to Terry, like right over the cornerback or the nickelback. He hit Terry like right in that spot. Man, that was a pretty like that dude. I think it was in the first half, might be in the first drive.
He looked to the left, then he scanned back and hit Terry for like 24 yards. That joint was beautiful.
That dude progression, his eye placement is crazy. Yeah.
He was throwing down. It was like effortless too. He was throwing dots.
Like it wasn't nothing.
Like it was nothing. Like I was like, okay, Sam, okay, I see you.
Now when we got that one pass, we in the fourth quarter, before he threw it low to Samuel, it was like hurry up. He was running up to the huddle. He was just so poor. He was just like, I'm like the clock. I'm like, bro, get the ball off. He just
right.
He just like chilling, like chill out, y'all. He threw that joint low to Samuel, but he came right back, stepped up. I mean, they ain't do no max protection on that play. How you get all that time? But we don't want to talk about that.
Nah, Sam did his thing out there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't say nothing bad about Sam.
Hey,
for real.
That dart to Logan Thomas.
Wait, backpedaling?
Yeah.
Nah,
Was that
The
the
joint
one
when he
that
hit
threw
him
his
up
back?
top.
Listen,
When he got
he
that
caught
15-yard flag.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
That joint was
Yeah.
pretty.
That joint was real nice. I'm like, yo. Look, so first of all,
Simple, big
let me
simple.
let me apologize to Logan Thomas on this freaking podcast. I was killing this dude in the offseason, but that is over. Like, this dude is getting like tagged, pause every freaking game, and
Is this true? Oh, okay.
he is keeping the rock. Like, this is crazy.
yeah. Logan playing like he need that paycheck after the season.
Bro, Logan is like,
I don't know if I'm
okay.
gonna get ahead, but I need that bag from somebody.
I was like, and they got another. That was another helmet to helmet here. I'm like, goodness,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I still want to see.
Sam is good.
I still want to see Cole. Like, you know, I feel like he can be a weapon, but
Who?
Cole
Turner.
Turner.
Cole Turner.
Did he play today? How many snaps he
I
get
don't
today?
know. Probably
They have Bates
zero.
out that jump.
Probably zero.
Bates be getting crushed when he catch the ball too. They be
Yeah.
flipping Bates and all kinds of stuff, bro.
Yeah. They do be doing them somersaults up in that joint.
Oh man, Sam also learned how much time he can get from the line too. That make it easier to look better. Yeah, man, he was getting that rock out, especially early. Man, that first drive was beautiful.
It was beautiful. He was like 3 steps. I'm out. I ain't even thinking about it.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful, and he still does it a little bit. Like, but hey, he'll learn. He'll keep getting better. You know, he's still young. You know,
That's the part that's
still young.
crazy. It's only 4 games. Well, 5 games for him. That's not even like that's crazy. He's going to get better, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Look at Saint. Saint be hating. Saint be hating.
That's definitely Saint. That's definitely Saint.
Now Bates was out there balling. He was blocking. He caught a couple passes.
Now, I thought the tight ends did well today, to be honest with you, in overall.
Now one of them that one of them to that one to Terry, he got hit. That was a hit. He got hit at the line of scrimmage by Fletcher Cox. That's why the ball it kind of went.
Oh, you mean the long
joint to Terry when Terry was over.
I got.
He got pressed. Like when you see the replay, you can see he got hit when he on this release. And that one to Diami, that was a flag. That was a lot of contact on that joint. So are we gonna talk about him or?
What are we talking about?
I mean, are we gonna talk about him or we not? Like,
No,
does he get grace? Does he get grace?
Ain't no grace up here, bro. Did you see JP tweet a Trustway picture today? So he ain't tweet a Trustway picture. He had a bad game. Let's call it like I see it. A 29-yard punt is nasty, bro.
He had two.
But when you most needed him, really needed him. That one in overtime, you can't do that, bro.
Yeah, I said it on Twitter. Like you got an all-world punter, and he picked like the worst time ever to shank one. Like Trustway never shanked a kick.
The worst time
ever to shank one.
I mean, even that line drive, the one before that, like you gotta put some more air on that drink. The dude he brought it back like what 23 yards or something. Like you gotta put some more air on that.
Punt cover's been kind of crazy too.
Yeah, we like last in special teams.
Yeah,
these dudes loafing. Kawaka, whatever your name is, you need to get these dudes under control, bro.
Is Kawika?
Kawika, that's his name.
Is it still Kawika?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't care. All I know is Trustway. Good, bro.
Cheeseman still hiking the ball out to the outside Trustway shoulder.
Man, I don't even want to even go there. I don't even want to. I'm over that dude. I swear.
Watch, Trey.
Like, bro, they're gonna call fair catch, bro.
That's true, y'all. Outside fan base is good. Ain't nobody on my timeline talking about parking presence today. Nobody. I don't see no house slander on my timeline. They talked
Zach
all that
Wilson.
crap last week.
This is
Yeah,
crazy.
Jay Kaiser.
They say Zach Wilson ball.
Oh yeah, that's the coach. Yeah, you were. Yeah, Breeze.
Yeah, Kyle Weekend was with I think Jay or whoever was before.
Oh, who we got now?
Well, we must
Jay
got
Kavanaugh.
nostalgia because he acted just like him.
Nostalgia is crazy. Yeah, Crowder tried to do a fake catch, yeah.
I think Kyle Weekers with the Broncos.
I thought it was with the Rams.
I thought it was with Broncos. I thought it was with Broncos.
Crowder tried to do a little sneak joint, like wax on, like ain't nobody see it.
Hey, bro. And he was
like, you can't.
I ain't fake ass nothing. I ain't fake it, bro.
You like, man, you out there joint the wax on. You definitely try to fake catch that joint, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Like, I think we good, man.
Defense and special teams screwed us. Ain't that something? After last week, ain't that something?
Defense is special. One game, everybody gonna click. I can't wait. I just hope it don't happen just for one game.
That's what bothers me so bad, yo. Every time when it seems like the offense is clicking, defense decides to stay in Ashburn. When the defense decides to show up, the offense decides to stay in Ashburn. And special team has occasionally good games, bad. Can I at least once get a complete game from both sides of the ball? Like I'm talking about a turnover, 3 sacks, a forced fumble, deep ball, running game looking clean, quarterback take care of the ball, offensive line doing all that. Like, we don't get nothing, bro.
Real quick, before we go, 2-point conversion. Y'all going for it or kick or taking the points?
Oh yeah. Ooh.
I was saying go for it. During the time. Like, man, look, you ain't supposed to be here. Sandballing. Go ahead and do it. But they did. I mean, Ron was like, when they asked him about it, they was like, you know what I'm saying? The guys were gassed or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, we don't know if he consulted EB or whatever. I mean, it was like whatever for me. It was like whatever.
I'm not mad at the call. And then they got the ball first in overtime anyway. So I'm not mad at the call. They just couldn't score. I'm not mad at it. And we all know, regardless of which side you fall on, had he chosen to go for 2 and they not converted, half the fan base would be calling for his job now. Because you had an easy extra point opportunity. Like, all right, bro. I don't think there's a right way to go about it. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him for kicking the PAT, but I wouldn't have been mad at him going for 2.
Same,
not converted.
The only reason I wanted them to go for it was because of daggone Cheeseman. That's the only reason. I every time they kick the ball, I cringe, bro. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be it. So I just didn't want that to be like the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have worked. It would have been the worst if we missed that extra point. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, just go. Like you got like offense is rolling. I'm like, go ahead. Let's go all out. But I'm not mad. It wasn't like a big deal. It's just one of them things I was like, I don't trust the freaking special teams right now.
Yeah, I do think they might have had a little momentum in that moment where they might have, you know what I'm saying, gone for it. I mean, but like I said, either way, I'm not mad at it either way.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like they went down there and scored, and you kick extra point, you take it overtime. You got the ball first, and the momentum was on your side. And had they had overruled that incompletion and turned it into a catch, I wonder where we would be. I'm pretty sure we would be talking about an eventual win. But
I don't know, but wasn't that series kind of weird?
I mean, we got. They did that stretch zone play and got -2 yards. Like they keep running that play. I don't know why.
It was B-Rod for no gain.
That's what I'm saying. That was the
5
stretch
yard.
play. It was a 5-yard pass.
The Dotson for 5.
And then the Terry joint.
The Terry joint. Okay, so that was it. Oh, okay.
They're gonna want to fake off of that outside zone. I'm trying to tell you, they're gonna
They
fake
need to
the
do
outside.
something. They need to stop running it. But they gotta work before you run the fakes off of it. That joint
No, it
gets
don't.
stuck.
They keep running it.
Nah, they might be.
Trell.
Hey, I think
Yeah,
Breeze might be right. They set it up for like 3 games from now.
Yeah,
They
they're
gonna keep
gonna take it. They're gonna take the toss and they're gonna hand it off to Curtis underneath on the reverse or something like that. They're gonna take that zone all the time.
Don't we play the Eagles like in 4 weeks? They're gonna bring it back in week 4.
Yeah, the Eagles gonna see it. Everybody.
Yeah, and they're gonna just throw it back to the left.
I mean, for the most part, we did it pretty good on their defensive line for the most part.
I'm not.
They
majority of the sacks came from the linebacker.
No, all the sacks, all 3 of them came from the one linebacker. No, we had.
That's what I'm saying.
We had 4 sacks. We had 4 sacks.
He had 3 of them.
He had 3. Hassan Reddick had the.
He had majority of the sacks.
And that was all B-Rob, Mr. Tackle, Gibby Ryan right past him.
I don't know if
right past him one
that
time.
ran me so mad, bro. I thought game was over, bro. I'm like, Gibson, you supposed to be right there.
Yeah, was he? You think that was he messed that up, or you think we supposed to go out?
That was supposed to have been a check then release.
Yeah, check then release.
He's so doggone impatient, ain't got no vision. How you miss a linebacker go past you? That's like walking in the hallway.
He's in the hallway. No vision. He had no vision. He had a running back go right past him.
Lucky Sam redeemed for that. Sam for 3. So crazy, bro.
All right, man. Another day.
Bruh.
We doing grades or nah?
Man.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to grade the paper. I can grade this. I'll get my grades regardless. I don't care.
Hey, go ahead, man. You got it. Go ahead, get your grade.
I'm not prepared.
Offense. Offense, I'm gonna give an A-. Defense, I'm giving them a D+. Nasty word. Special teams, I gotta give them a D too, bro. The punting really hurt me, bro. I'm thinking Tress Wade gonna be bombing these jumps, bro. That 29-yard punt, I was shocked. I sat here in disbelief. I looked at everybody. I said, "Is this Tress Wade or this Hunter Smith?"
Damn.
That's
I thought I was tripping. I said, wait, Tress like one?
Yeah. Bro. How y'all feel about Crowder? You good right now or what?
That's all we got, man. Yeah, that done doing fake catches. Like, that's all we got, man.
I'd rather
him than Dax. Like, yeah, leave Dax, whatever you got him.
That's a low bar. Well, okay.
Exactly. Like,
Crowder just.
I don't know if Tinsley can do it. Like,
no,
man. Crowder just back because we got new ownership.
He was really supposed to come to the alumni joint, but he ended up just working out, got the job. He was there for the just to be there. He was there to sit in the VIP stands. He was there at practice. They was like, "Hey, can you do some punts real quick?" That's why he
I'll
really
try.
came.
I think I still got it.
That's hilarious, though.
What you guys see?
I forgot Jackson.
Real quick.
No difference. I got the same grades, bro.
Yeah,
same grades. I mean, that's.
What you got, Bree?
Offense, I give a B+ too. Yeah, defense, special teams. I don't really change much on either of those. I'm a little harsh on offense. I'm an offensive guy, but yeah.
Yeah, that's deep. Like, these guys got to play, man. Like, Telly said something about not paying neither one of them dudes.
Oh, I know.
don't know,
I know. I said it. I was like, I'm at a
cool.
point now. We can break up the line, bro.
Break it up.
I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, what else?
We gotta-
I mean, it's not like I can get like Jazz W can get out there and get held up. Like he can do that cheaper.
or we can set the edge. That's what we want. Is that what we want to pay somebody for, to set the edge? I mean, respectfully.
Yeah, man. This gonna be the thing though. They probably go off these next few games. Watch.
I hope they do.
They better tee up Thursday night.
Yeah.
Do Obata and Mathis, do they get cleared this week?
Well, they got the 21-day window can open up this week.
Oh shoot. No, I forgot about that.
So
I really need Obata. I don't care about Mathis.
Nah, because Abdullah playing pretty good.
Wait, hang on. Gotta wait. This count. Mahomes cooked. Oh, they caught pass interference. I was about to say, bro.
Yeah, this Jets team.
Well, there goes that automatic L.
I'm officially muting Taylor Swift from my
Bro.
I'm mad I even just said that. I'm so sorry.
Bro.
You're gonna mess up my algorithm. We probably get more views. I should hashtag on this. I'm a dump for Taylor.
You gonna hashtag Taylor Swift?
Did y'all see the picture of the girl with an 87 Kelsey jersey on, but Kelsey was spelled incorrectly? She had to spell like the first name.
Crazy, bro.
All right,
man. We're gonna get out of here. We appreciate all you guys for watching. We appreciate you for listening. Overreaction is gonna be crazy in the mob, but we're gonna be there in the space 7 a.m. Wake up.
Record them. Record them for me.
That's how you go back. Wait, hold on. What we doing we doing Thursday night or?
Ooh.
What you mean?
Oh, for the Thursday night game.
Yeah.
Thursday night football.
Yeah.
When we
gonna be at the game, so we probably. I know all three of us. Yeah, but DT got he got ETL. I mean, after the game, it's gonna be too late though, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, like, we still doing Sunday. I ain't mean to say this. I know we still recording. My bad, but
no, that's okay. The people need to know. Some more business, man. You gotta get all this. Look, remember, do it because you love it, not because. Hold on, look at this last comment. Who is this? Oh, DC, stop hitting the joint, yeah.
I ain't hearing nothing.
Oh, my bad.
Man, don't be scared of controls, man.
Oh man. Saint said don't break it up. You get rid of the DC and watch them work. That's what's probably gonna happen. All right, y'all. Remember, do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound.